What's up? What's happening? You already know what's going on. Okay. Now, I'm grateful. I'm grateful you decided to use your time, energy, and effort to tune into this video. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And today, I want to talk to you guys about stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing something different. Is it easy? No, it's just unfamiliar. That's it. The same way that you go to a job that is new to you, you have to learn the ropes of that job. You learn your duties, your responsibilities, and when you start to really, you know what I'm saying, have a little skin in the game, you realize, oh man, this is easy. You set yourself up to be promoted if that's something that you want to do, or you can take the skills that you learn from that person, place, or thing and apply it to something better. Okay? Now, let me give you an example. I used to work at this job, and it was people from all across the world that would come in, okay? Just all across the world. Beautiful people. But I noticed the main people that would come in would be people from Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Honduras. And some of these people, they did not speak English. So the people that I worked with, they had this mindset of, well, you should be able to speak English because you are in America. I shouldn't have to grab a translator, which to me, I thought was small-minded thinking. And I didn't want to be a part of that. So what did I do? I decided to do something different. I decided to step outside of my comfort zone. And what was my comfort zone? English. Okay? So in order for me to build relationships with people across the world, I realized, hey, you have to step outside of that small-minded thinking. Every person that you meet is not going to come down to your level. And some people, they're not going to go up to your level. So you have to figure out, okay, how can I bridge this gap? And with me in that space, I learned Spanish. It started off with just hola, okay? When they seen I had hola down packed, they were like, okay. They be like, Espanol? I be like, poquito. You know what I'm saying? I started feeling it. I really started feeling it. You want to know why? Because that made me feel good. That I was stepping outside of my comfort zone and I was doing something that everybody else wasn't doing. Now, on one side of the board, from the people. On the other side of the board, the comfort zone, who do you think you are? Like, oh, that's just Spanglish. Oh, you know, people have different things to say, but at the end of the day, I still put a smile on my face because whether you call it Spanglish or not, the person came in, they got what they needed, and they went on about their business. They didn't have to stand in the line waiting 30 minutes just so you can grab a translator, right? Now, what were the things that I had to do to make sure I bridged the gap to build relationships with people that maybe didn't understand English? First things first, I learned one word a day or one sentence a day that I could apply by being in that space that we could, you know what I'm saying, bridge the gap on communication. So it started with hola. Everybody know hola is hey, you know, or que pasa, what's up, you know. When they come in, next thing I know, when I went home, I'd be like, okay, what's another, you know, if they coming in, how can I say need help? Learn necesita ayuda, okay? Then when they started picking up, okay, you picking up. I started to really get into it, y'all. I started to really get into it because I realized, I'm like, bro, you can meet so many people across the world just by you stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I'm here to tell you, you can meet so many amazing people across the world just by you stepping outside of your comfort zone. You are only comfortable with what you are comfortable with because that is what you have settled for. When you realize that life can offer you so much more, but it's going to require you to step outside of that small thinking. It's going to require you to step outside of that box. It's going to require you to step outside and learn a new skill. So that skill that became a threat to other people was learning Spanish. It was just one other person in there that was Hispanic, but I didn't communicate with that person. So this was now my thing. I tell y'all, within 2 weeks, every person that would come to me that did not know English, I could promise you that they left out with what they needed. And it wasn't about me picking up a translator. It wasn't about me, you know, no, we ain't got it. No, it was necesita ayuda. You know, you need help. And I knew by them coming in there, you either need a copy, a print, a fax, or shipping. Those were your only 4 options. So within those 4 categories, I learned at least 3. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I learned at least 3 sentences per category. You think people like that? No, they didn't like that at all. You want to know why? Because I was stepping outside of my comfort zone and I was doing something that they were not willing to do. Therefore, they started to make fun of me. You think you better. That's just Spanglish. Oh, she really don't know Spanish. Well, if I really don't know Spanish, how is it that this person can come in, not know a lick of English, but leave out with what they needed? How? If what I'm doing is not working? I seen the result. I seen the smile on the person's face when they left out, because I wasn't making them uncomfortable by trying to make them learn something that obviously wasn't that important to them at that time. If they are in a household and everybody speaks Spanish and they have, 1 or 2 people that speak English that can help them out, what's the problem with that? I don't see a problem with that. But you know what I got from that? There will be people that have a problem with you stepping outside of your comfort zone. Because you stepping outside of your comfort zone, it now makes you look like a threat. Huh? And you think that they would put extra money on my check? No. Because I wasn't doing it for the job. I was doing it for myself. Do you think that people are going to applaud you for stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing something different when they told you to go left and you want to go right? No, they're not. They're not going to applaud you, because maybe you are doing something that they are not willing to do. If a person say, hey man, I'm willing to put a 20-foot snake around my neck, are you willing to do it? You be like, hell no, I'm not willing to do it. But it's somebody that is. And that person that is willing to do that thing, and I'm not saying to go around here with a, 20-foot snake around your neck. I'm using this as an example of what you are not willing to do, somebody else is. What you are not willing to do for your life, I promise you, you can look outside of your life and it's somebody that is willing to do that thing. It's somebody that's willing to sacrifice a job and willing to put that work within themselves so they can get a better life. And when they get that better life, 9 times out of 10, if you didn't put in that work, if you didn't want more for your life, you're going to feel some sort of way about the person that did something about the problem, that did something. And I got to come in and tell y'all that, man, because this video is not about me trying to, I got to edit and do all this. Y'all know damn well I don't edit none of these videos. Like, no, this is just strictly me talking to you and letting you know that it's okay to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? When I was in that space, a lot of people did not like me because I was different than them. While they are miserable, I'm happy. And miserable people have a problem with happy people because who do you think you are? Why are you so happy? Huh? Probably because I'm not carrying the things that you're carrying. And that's okay. And I just want to tell you that it is okay stepping outside of your comfort zone and building relationships, building different relationships, doing different things. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. So, with that being said, step outside your comfort zone and do something different. Do something that scares you, that is going to get you closer to the life that you actually want to live. Peace.